Okay, hi there everybody. Thank you for coming today. I'm here to persuade you on the dangers of driving while using your cell phone. How many multitaskers are in here? Very good, very good. I believe you assume you're all good multitaskers. Well, I'm here to tell you, actually, according to the National Safety Council, that the brain is not very good at multitasking. This is scientifically proven, and it's actually something that has to do with low-level and high-level activities. Low-level activities are the ones that require low-level thinking, and high-level activities are the ones that require high-level thinking, such as playing the piano, writing an essay, making a speech, driving. Low-level activities are those that require little or no thought, such as walking while talking, for instance, walking while chewing gum. I'm pretty sure everybody here can do that, yes? So, with advent of new technology and the information technology to be exact, according to the CTIA, do not confuse with the CIA. The CTIA is a wireless organization that tracks cell phone use in the United States. They predict that with the new technology coming out, there's going to be a lot more cell phone use because of increasing broadband and increasing access to the web, to the information. Now, cell phone use is unique in the sense that it's unique because we always have it around us, and we always have something to do with it. It's either we're making calls, we're texting, we're looking up news. Sometimes it's our alarm system, it wakes us up. So it's really unique in the sense that it can be addictive because we have it all around us almost all the time. So when we think about it, the National Safety Council has it that 53% of drivers think that hands-free technology is safe while driving. And that is a really wrong impression. There are a lot of bad things that happen because of that impression. Hands-free technology is better, but still dangerous. It's better in the sense it frees up one of your hands to use on the steering wheel, but it's still dangerous because it still leads to inattention blindness. I'll come to that later. There's really no safe way to drive and use a cell phone. Really not. What we have to do is basically use our discretion. If we must use a cell phone, the best thing to do is to pull over. And to be sure, cell phone use and driving don't mix. They don't mix at all. Now, coming to that, let me define cell phone use for the purpose of this speech. Cell phone use, it can be said to be talking on the phone, texting, and entertainment. And by that I mean music, videos, or any source of news. We all are very used to those. We have a certain disposition to think that we are good multitaskers, which gives us that false sense of security when we're driving, and we want to go ahead and text or look at a video or Snapchat, whatever it is. And that impression has really led to a lot of bad things happening. The brain cannot take more than one complex activity at a time. Inattention blindness is a phenomenon that happens when the brain is trying to coordinate between at least two complex activities at the same time. So what happens is, as it's juggling from one to the other, there is a blind spot, which is why it's called inattention blindness. There's a blind spot for the brain. Call it a tunnel vision, which actually causes a lot of problems for people who are going through that. This distraction caused by inattention blindness is not even observed by the person it's tapping into, such as the driver. But people around the driver are able to notice that maybe there's a bit of like a swerve, a slight veer to the left or right. Those things happen, but they don't know. So the main point about technology is that it is good when used responsibly, but smart technology really doesn't make us smart. Everybody knows that, right? It really doesn't. We must apply discretion and avoid a technology trap is what I call it, when we think that technology around us, because our cars are safer, because of technology, our phones are adapted to a lot of things, it doesn't really make us any smarter. Hands-free technology actually is simply about convenience. It doesn't make cell phone use while driving safer. If you must use your cell phone, such as 911 or any other important calls, pull over. It is the right thing to do. Now, for the third part, the National Highway Safety Administration has it that their road use is the least safest mode of transportation, less safe than flying. According to statistics, we have about 740,000 lives lost since 1994. Now, compared to 2010, according to the CTIA, 2010 is when smartphone tracking technology started. So that's why it's being compared. Compared to 2010, we have about 2.2 million injuries since 2010. And prior to 2010, there were about 160,000 text-related crashes, compared to in 2010 alone, which was about 1.1 million. So that's about 15% increase. Think about it, just prior to 2010 and after 2010. Now, cell phone use really is something that we should not try to do while driving, because number one is cell phone use impairs the brain because of inattention blindness. We do not know how to multitask. Though we feel confident about it, but we do not know how to multitask. The second point is that smart technology should be used smartly and wisely. It doesn't make you any smarter. We also must have discretion and good judgment to use it wisely and enhance its utility. Driving is inherently dangerous. According to the National Highway Safety Administration, it is inherently dangerous. So don't make it any more dangerous by using your cell phone while driving. To conclude, you have all these coming together, and there's a prediction that cell phone use will increase in the future. Do not add to the growing trend. Do not add to the growing statistics. Go ahead and make the right decision, the responsible decision. There's no need to unnecessarily put your lives and others at risk while using the cell phone while driving. Please do not use the cell phone while driving. Thank you. I have some handouts for you for today. And go ahead and take that with you and look at it. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. If you have any questions, now's the time, please. No questions? All right. Thank you very much. And all right. Okay. Thank you for coming. All right, bye-bye.